Iten, uten, kat, 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 tu hi, Mohana, wherever I see, here or there, I see you only, Lord. In every heart, even whom you hate has Mohana. कौन है उसके अंदर? तो जब सबके अंदर वही है तो तुम उससे नफरत कैसे कर सकते हो? जब सबके अंदर वही है तो हम किसी के साथ लड़ाइयां कैसे कर सकते हैं? किसी से द्वेष कैसे कर सकते हैं? कैसे? पर जब आप लड़ाई करते हो, द्वेष करते हो, झगड़े करते हो, इसका अर्थ सिर्फ इतना है कि अभी तुमको सच का कुछ ज्ञान नहीं है, सच से दूर हो, इसलिए ये सब कुछ कर रहे हो। सच होता पास में तो ये कभी नहीं करते तुम। It's such a beautiful thing. The day you know who you are will be the day when you will know in reality what others are. And then you will find there is nobody who is another. It is just me only, because in wherever I look in, who is seen? You are seen. Yesterday, from ashram, my disciples made a video and they posted it for me to see. And the title was The Adored Residents of Ashram. Now you might wonder it would be the people and the men and the women and the girls and the boys who live there. But no. It started with the bird. So all these varieties of bird and the owls and the sparrows and the parrots and the squirrels, and the best was there was this calf, and when the video was being taken, I don't know why and how, she was smiling and giving her teeth, you know, in the full teeth smile. Just have a look. If you have a pet, then please have a look in their eyes. Just have a deep glance in their eyes. Over there also you will find yourself. So bodies are different, but Satchitanand is same. शरीर अलग है पर सच्चिदानंद वही है। हम सच्चिदानंद को नहीं देखते, हम सिर्फ शरीरों को देखते हैं, हम सिर्फ मन को देखते हैं, और मन मन से लड़ता रहता है, मन मन से लड़ता रहता है, और शरीर शरीर से भी लड़ते रहते हैं। काश तुम देख पाते तुम्हारे अंदर भी वही है और दूसरे के अंदर भी वही है, तो तुम किससे लड़ाई करोगे? फिर किससे झगड़ा करोगे तुम? Okay, there is one question from Dr. Baljit Singh Bagga. Please raise your hand. Okay. The question is, the Chitta in the last line of Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, I think it means the superconscious awareness and not associated with this body, derived from the word Satchitananda, Aham Brahmasmi, that is, I am Chidananda, or I, the real egoless me, Shuddhatma, the timeless, limitless, and awareness. True, the Chidananda word in this sloka is talking about that timeless, that awareness which is timeless and limitless and which is infinitude. It is not talking about the consciousness which you have at the gross level of the mind. The conscious mind, the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the big macro unconscious mind. There are 4 layers to our mind. But in the sloka, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham, over there the Chitta does not mean this conscious mind, this small consciousness which is there in the mind. It is talking about the conscious being. There's a big difference about it. There is a big difference about it. Okay, now I have some simple questions, but anyhow. Somebody named, a lady has asked the question that I am on a crossroad right now between staying in UK and losing my husband or moving to India with him for starting from scratch with nothing. How should I know what to do and how to make a right choice? Rupi, that is the problem. I was never married, never had a husband, so I don't know what to do. If I had this experience, I would have surely given you some advice. But poor me, no marriage. And I'm not waiting for anybody to send me a proposal also because I'm a sannyasi, right? Chosen to be not in this marriage institution. I have a great respect for marriage institution, but I cannot give advice on something like this. Please use your own intellect, and you all are very wise and you are very intelligent people, right? How can I advise? There is one another question coming from a person. She says कि आप कहते हैं कि बुजुर्गों का सम्मान करिए. मैं ये संस्कार को बहुत अच्छी तरह से समझती हूँ, पर मैं उस बुजुर्ग का सम्मान कैसे करूँ जिसने मुझको अब्यूज़ किया है और मैं उसी के साथ रहती हूँ, मेरे परिवार में हैं, वो मेरा पीछा ही नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं और मैं तो सारे ध्यान के तरीके करके देख लिए कि मैं भूल जाऊं, मेरे से भूला ही नहीं जाता है, और क्या ये मेरी नफरत सही है? प्लीज हेल्प मी. ओम नमः शिवाय. आई एम जस्ट रीडिंग व्हाट शी रोट. मेरी माँ, अगर तुमने ओम नमः शिवाय को मन में बसाया होता तो किसी से तो नफरत करती क्यों? देखिए, कोई बुरा है तो उसकी अकल, कोई अच्छा है तो ये उसकी अकल. आप किसी की अकल के जिम्मेदार कैसे हो सकते हो? देखिए, मैं आपको एक बात कहती हूं, अगर कुत्ता आदमी को काटे तो क्या आदमी जाके कुत्ते को काटे? You tell me, if a dog bites you, would you go and bite the dog back? Well, you can't do that. Just imagine that a dog bit a human, a man or a woman, and then dog ran away, and then that man and woman is running after the dog. I'm going to bite you, I'm going to bite you. Do we do that? We might report to police, right? We might report to the pet control people that there is a dog who is biting, but you don't. Okay, do you bite the dog's owner? Because your dog bit me, now I bite you. Aankh ka badla aankh. Would you do that? No. You know, sometimes small children, while walking, they fall down. And the Indian moms know a technique, and that is, she'll go and beat the earth. You child, you threw my child, and the child, and mom is asking, should I beat the earth more? And the child says, yes. Beat earth more. And then she's going to thump her hand on the ground, and the child is happy that my mom has taken the revenge. Oh, this is not a good teaching, please. You are making them a bad lesson. If somebody beats you, beat them back. See the psychology. It's not a good thing to do that. But anyhow, a child is happy when the mother is doing this. But when this child will grow up to become a man or a woman, and if he kind of was walking on the road and falls down, and then this man says to his wife, beat the earth, she beat me up. Beat this pavement. Can you imagine this story? Put this scene in your eyes. एक बंदा और एक बंदी जा रहे हैं, बंदा जमीन पे गिर गया, बंदे को चोट लगती है तो वो गिरे गिरे नीचे अपनी बीवी को कहता है, मार इसको, इसने मुझे मारा है. और हाथ पांव जमीन से पटक पटक के रोने लग जाए, मार इसको, इसने मुझे मारा है. और सोचो कहीं बीवी भी प्यार में जमीन को मारने लग जाए, हैं तू मारे ऐसी, तू मारे ऐसी. How will it look? If an adult falls down on a street, on a pathway, he or she will just pick themselves up, right? Straighten up their clothes and see if they are not hurt, if it's all is fine. But actually, if somebody falls down, they will never look where they are hurt. The first thing is, who is looking? Who is looking? Is somebody looking? Nobody looking? No problem. Get up and walk back home. We are so conscious about who is looking at us. This goes on in every sphere of your life. So if somebody is being bad with you, doesn't mean you should be bad too. Are you getting my point? The truth is this old person in your family, if this person is behaving bad with you, I would suggest be more good with this person. What in Punjabi we call, give a jhappi to him. Hug him. Feed him. And he might yell, I know, poor chap must be very unhappy inside. One who is holding on to anger and grudges are not happy people, and these unhappy people will make sure that they bring this unhappiness to somebody. Free prasad. You go temple, you go Gurdwara Sahib, you get kada prasad. To everybody. If it is langar, everybody will be given food. So angry people give prasad of anger to everybody. And the depressive people will give free prasad of depression to everybody. And now you are stuck. I know, you are in a family. You cannot kick out the person. You cannot live without your family. You have to be with them. Now, I give you another alternate. What to do? मैंने की करो उस बंदे जड़ा दुख देंदा पिया है भाई वो आप बेचारा दुखी इस करके दुख दे रहा है now what should you do तुसी की करो तुसी ये करो like तुसी जो दो film when you watch the film or a TV serial and there is a villain and when that villain comes he is going to do something bad but you still enjoy the whole show don't you जब बुरा आदमी या बुरी औरत उस सीरियल में आते हैं कुछ बुराई वो करेंगे क्या आप उसको देख के एक्साइटेड नहीं होते ये देखो पाया पंगा देखो लाएगी आग देखो डोंट यू एंजॉय दैट इफ यू डू वेल इन हाउस यू हैव अ रियल टाइम रियलिटी शो हैपनिंग एंजॉय इट You don't have to put your television on, there's a real show happening. So whenever this old person walks in, now he's going to abuse, harsh words are going to come from his mouth. Be ready for it. And I would rather say, whenever that person says bad words to you, just look in his eyes with a smile and say, please do it once again. Please do it once again. Either this will make him more crazy or he will stop abusing you. Learn to deal with situations. Learn to deal with people. You will not find good people all the places. There is a villain everywhere. And it might be you are a villain in that story. Possible? Many are saying, no. That is the trouble. Nobody thinks I'm a villain. Everybody thinks I'm Ram. Nobody says I'm a Ravan. They might be more bad than Ravan, but yet they think they are Ram. Sorry to say, but please do a good analysis of your own mind. Maybe you are bad. And maybe you are not equipped well to deal with other people. Don't accuse others. And even if they are in reality bad, that doesn't make you in a position to be bad. Be what you are. Now my question to all of you is, are you a peaceful person? Is your mind peaceful? He says sometimes. And the other times? One woman was saying to me, both husband and wife came to see me. And husband was speaking, Hindi and Ji, Guruji, Ji, आप कब आएंगे जी, जी मैं और क्या करूं? एंड सडनली द वाइफ लाफ्ड and I gave the look, why are you laughing? And she said, magarmach. He's a crocodile. How he's sweetly speaking, ji, 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 ji. Just see him when in his house, he has such a harsh language. I said, but you are not doing good by embarrassing him like this. It was not needed. And then husband said, एकड़ी दूधी तोती है. She is equally bad. And I said, then you fit very well with one another then. And this afternoon only, a lady walked in and she just moved her lip a bit. And her husband stood up and went out. And I said, wow, what a control. Oh my God, what a control this woman has on the husband. I really have to ask her how she does so that I can control people like that. You know, I give this one little sign, meditate, and you say, and you begin to meditate. And I say, serve everybody, and you begin to serve everybody. And I say, be good, and you become good in just one sign, in just one orders. पर जनानियों का बड़ा कंट्रोल है पतियों पर, ये तो मैं देख के हैरान हो गई. बिल्कुल मेरा दिल है, मैं पूछूंगी भी उसको कैसे किया है उसने, कैसे किया उसने. एक औरत कह रही थी, बड़ी थोड़ा परेशान सी थी पति से, कहती अच्छा नहीं है, ये है वो है, जिंदगी बर्बाद, दिस एंड दैट. मैंने उसको कहा, मैंने कहा देवी अगर ये बंदा खराब था तो तू फिर इसको छोड़ देती. कहती जी 25 साल लगाए इसे ट्रेन करने में, अब नए को फिर से ट्रेन करूं? 25 साल में मैंने इसको ट्रेन किया है, अब इतनी जिंदगी भी नहीं बची कि मैं एक नया बंदा लूं और फिर से उसको ट्रेन करूं. तो यही ठीक है, जैसा भी है ट्रेन ठीक कर लिया मैंने. मर्द अक्सर समझते हैं कि वो हेड ऑफ द फैमिली हैं, पर तुम्हें नहीं पता. तुम्हें नहीं मालूम कि सच्चाई कुछ और. हम कभी कभी शांत होते हैं और कभी कभी नहीं होते हैं. हम कभी कभी अच्छे होते हैं और हम कभी कभी बुरे हो जाते हैं. ये जो कभी कभी बुरा होने वाला सब्जेक्ट है, बस यही तुमको ले डूब रहा है. आपको कुछ ऐसा करना होगा कि हर स्थिति में, हर परिस्थिति में आप अपनी सत्यता से पीछे ना हटें. आप अपने शुद्ध व्यवहार से कभी पीछे ना हटें. आप कभी इस बात को न भूलें कि किसी भी परिस्थिति में मुझे हमेशा कैसा रहना है. भगवद गीता 16वां अध्याय 2 श्लोक कृष्ण कहते हैं, अहिंसा सत्यम अक्रोध त्यागः शांतिर्वैषुनम् दया भूतेष्वलोलुप्त्वम् मार्दवम् वीरचापलम्. हर स्थिति में मैं हिंसा नहीं करूंगा.